Yes, sir.
Yes, madam. So what I felt was if we had begun with say categorization of AI tools, see there are so many different types of tools like we have ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, or what and whatever tools that Madam told us in the first session. So if they had been categorized into, say, some tools are useful for academic purposes, some are for general purposes. If you had begun like that, we would have got better clarity because usually Gemini and these are the commonly used AI tools. There's so many AI tools, we are, if it had been categorized, it would have been great, I think.
Yes, sir. And even whatever ma'am actually has demonstrated, and they're very interesting, like Magic AI, like a Notebook LM, and all this. It's really very interesting, sir. Thank you, Raghu, sir.
Welcome, madam.
Please share your takeaway points.
Madam, in the first session we had, we got to know so many AI tools which can be used in the classroom. And we now know, how we can integrate AI into the classroom. And I think it will go a long way in building a modern English classroom in the 21st century classroom, English classroom, basically. And how we can use these tools to, focus more on student engagement rather than spending our time on, lesson planning and, writing teaching diaries, which AI can help us a lot in doing that part. We can engage more on how we can unleash the student potential and focus on student engagement and uh, you know uh, basically focus on the learner. It will help in learner centered teaching. That's what I learned from the first session. And in the second session in the morning, what sir has taken us, I was impressed by his knowledge of Indian uh, oh, culture and Indian scriptures. He has got so much of in-depth knowledge about it. He was able to say it's great metaphors, great metaphors from our Indian scriptures. That was the most impressive part, of what he covered in the morning. Uh, yeah, these are the key takeaways from me.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Any other participant?
Good evening, all. I am Dr. Shanma Priya, Associate
Hi,
Professor
ma'am.
of English. Hi, ma'am. From SRM Institute of Science and Technology, deemed to be University, Trichy, Tamil Nadu. Ma'am, the first session was highly thought-provoking, and the ma'am was so informative in her deliberation of the use of many AI tools like Magic School, Napkin.ai, ClassPoint, EdCaf, Teachmint, Notebook LM, etc. And we also came to know that, especially me, many might be knowing about it. I came to know that we can also use such AI tools for research oriented activities. And then in the second session, that is the morning session, Sir was so resourceful that he had brought in what the primitive method of language teaching between the guru and the sishyas in the Indian way of learning, and how it has had the transformation today with the new pedagogical approaches. So totally, this program is highly informative, and it has brought home what a teacher really needs in the point of teaching the students, especially the Zen is generation. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
So, sir, Hussein sir actually talked about the idea of augmentation, not replacement, which is really reinforcing that AI is meant to enhance human potential rather than substitute it. Sir also has mentioned like a discursive mapping framework in which he talked about co-evolution, cognitive scaffolding, and synthesis, uh, producing insights beyond individual human or machine capabilities. So in the second session, I think the key takeaway points are collaborative, hybrid, and ethical grounded model where human intelligence and AI coexist symbiotically to create enriched, inclusive, and transformative learning experiences. This is my points I have taken from sir. And if anyone you have, please.
Sir has shared the PPT also, ma'am, in the morning session.
Noted, sir.
And yesterday,
Yes,
yes, sir. Najib sir, please, sir.
yes, sir. Good afternoon, and this is Mohammed Najib, Assistant Professor of English, the New College, Chennai. And
Glad to connect with
I'm
you,
so
sir.
glad to be here on this platform, sir. And I would like to give some of the takeaways from yesterday's and today, this morning's session.
Please, sir.
And yesterday's session was so,
Welcome, sir.
profound, and ma'am was completely into this collaboration of AI tools, and also not leaving out our traditional form of teaching methodology. And apart from that, ma'am was also so nice in, engaging the whole session. Like 2.5 hours was like, uh, it why it has got over because she has got a tons of information, and we've been completely overwhelmed by this. The whole lot of information that is there in the session. From her side, and I would like to thank the organizers for taking this initiative to put forth more and more uh, cognizance in the teaching community. Apart from that, this morning Hussein sir was so nice in like bringing out all the historical aspects, as well as he connects the modern way of teaching pedagogy. And it was so understandable that we in India, of course, we are in the basic stage, or I would say that the AI tools and modern way of technology, where it is reshaping and reskilling the whole part. You know, uh, we have to be in a kind of a fast-paced mode to learn all these things. Hope that I'm clear that yesterday and today we got completely, packed, and I'm so much anticipating that this session where I've been waiting to listen to the sir. Hope we will be taking more and more loads of information related to this modern technologies, and we are going to implement it in the classroom. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Najib sir, for sharing good information about it.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Geeta Sri, may now, it is a quite good opportunity to share your ideas.
Geeta Shri Mukherjee, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Sir, I mean, like, I am very happy that I took the opportunity of joining this FDP program because quite a lot of learning for us who are in this field. And
Yes.
I feel that those who are using AI tools also, not all of us are very equipped with all the tools. So it was a great platform to be acquainted with different kind of tools. As the previous speaker has also rightly said, yesterday's session was highly informative because many of the tools I was not aware of, and Madam had the patience to, talk about it, and not only talk about it, but she actually practically has demonstrated how to do it. So that was a great learning from Madam. And today's session was very very informative because theoretical understanding was not very deep for many of us, I'm sure. So sir's observations were great, and then how he actually tried to ease the anxiety because he talked about the opportunity of this symbiotic ecosystem where there is no need to feel scared. Only thing is we as educators have to be equipped, and we should learn how to integrate all these tools in our teaching learning methodology, and that will be a great learning for us also. And then definitely students would reap the results of this practice. So I really congratulate the organizers to bring all these great speakers and giving us the opportunity to be enlightened. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam, for your insightful feedback. We truly appreciate it.
Thank you, Swana ma'am.
Still anyone?
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
sir. Hi.
I am Dr. Ghegad Mal from Mumbai, assistant professor in English. Yesterday's session it was very nice, and it was not only nice but it was a very informative session. And today, uh, since sir talk about symbiosis, different practices, and what is AI human collaboration, then um, reality of part human world, then replacement, then to enhance the goal to enhance human potential. He had both are talk very informative, and I myself and all of us got um, a very good opportunity to listen, and the AI in present scenario, AI is a very very important, and as a teacher, we are using practically in the classroom. That will be very, very nice. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your feedback. Thank you very much. Good evening, sir. Hari, sir.
Pranam, Hari sir has joined.
Yeah.
Good evening, ma'am.
I have
Good evening,
seen.
ma'am. Sorry, there is a network glitch.
Welcome, sir.
Now you can start the session, madam. You are introducing Dr. Harisudan, sir.
Yes, sir. We'll start now.
Welcome, Dr. Hari, sir.
Welcome, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Participants, really sorry for the delay. It's a little flash.
Sir, you need not say sorry. We are eagerly waiting for you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon to one and all. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to session 3 of day 2 of the 2-day international intensive workshop on harmonizing human intelligence and AI tools, transforming classroom teaching, learning, and research writing in the 21st century. This session is being conducted by the Department of English, SKT Government Degree College, Rajamahendravaram, in collaboration with the PG and Research Department of English, PK Government Arts College, Tamil Nadu, in association with Venkat Stein, an Academy of Excellence. In the beginning, I extend my respectful greetings to our esteemed patrons, co-patrons, and organizing committee, and special regards to Dr. B.V. Tirupanyam, Principal, for his continuous guidance and support. Now I request Mrs. N. Uma Subramanyeshwari, who is one of our organizing members of the program, and she is lecturer in English, SKT Government Degree College, to introduce Dr. A. Hariharasudan, sir. Madam.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Afternoon, ma'am.
Please
Please proceed.
Okay, thank you, madam. Good afternoon, one and all who is participate in the sessions. Our dignitaries, everyone, I say good afternoon. It is a great privilege to introduce our esteemed resource person for today's session, Dr. A. Hariharasudan. Dr. Hariharasudan is an eminent academician, researcher, and dynamic educator, currently serving as an associate professor in the Department of Language, Culture, and Society at SRM Institute of Science and Technology. With nearly a decade of rich experience in teaching and research, he has made significant contributions to the fields of English language education and literary studies. He holds a PhD in English from Kalashalingam Academy of Research and Education and has previously served there as a faculty of English. His academic journey reflects a strong foundation complemented by advanced qualifications including MPhil, MA in English, and APGDCA. Dr. Hariharasudan sir research interests are diverse and contemporary, covering areas such as postmodern issues, English for specific purposes, education 4.0, digital pedagogy, and research methodology. His work consistently emphasizes the integration of innovative research into classroom practice. Internationally recognized, he served as a language editor for the prestigious Polish Journal of Management Studies. He has presented numerous research papers across global platforms, including countries such as the UAE, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Poland, Vietnam, and South Korea. He is also sought after keynote speaker and has served as session chair at various international conferences. His academic excellence is further reflected in his research metrics, with over 1,600 citations on Google Scholar and a commendable H index of 20, along with significant Scopus indexing. Dr. Hariharasudan is widely admired for his clear, engaging, and scholarly sessions that inspire both researchers and educators. At this workshop, he will be delivering 3 intensive sessions.
focusing on thesis writing, publication, strategies, and achieving academic excellence. Thank you, madam. Thank you for giving this great opportunity to introduce about an eminent personality in our sessions. Please welcome, sir. Dr. Harihara Sudan, sir. Please welcome. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Uma, ma'am.
Thanks.
Sir, please take over the session and share your valuable insights on the theme, the power of AI in scholarship. Sir, now the screen is yours.
Yes, ma'am. Right now I'm sharing the PPT, ma'am. 1 minute. Yes. Can you see the screen, ma'am? Is it visible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Over reliance.
Yes. Yes, fine. Okay. And first of all, I would like to thank Venkat sir, Venkat Academy for giving this opportunity and the institutions involved in this workshop. And I hope you already received a lot of insights from the person, and I hope you'll also get some good, wonderful insights from this. And today's topic is the power of AI in scholarly writing, opportunities and pitfalls. I hope many of the students are using AI right now. Not only students, the scholars, researchers, academicians, professionals. Many of them are using AI as a tool for writing, and not only for the scholarly article writing or scholarly writing, but also for many purposes, even for writing letters. Many of the students and many of the professionals are using AI for this purpose. And I would like to explain the opportunities and pitfalls involved in this AI writing. Then you will get a great insight how you have to handle it effectively in terms of scholarly writing as well as in the professional world. And there are many positives there, and there are the negatives also there. Let's see one by one. And my next slide is, AI will not replace you. A person using AI will. Okay, so this is the main code, and it was proposed by one of the pioneer is Andronet. So this is the true thing. So AI will not replace us. There is no possibility for you replacing us, but a person using AI will. It's happening in the current scenario. And recently, I had an experience with a student. When I asked him to write a letter, maybe some academic letter, he had excellent language. I was shocked, how, because we know that, right? We know the student's capacity, whether he is capable of writing or this wonderful academic skill. Then I asked him to write a normal sentence in English, but he struggled to write with correct spelling. So this is how the students are addicted for dependency in this is happening around the world. So AI is supporting, but the thing is, if the person who does not know about the particular student skill, and they obviously think that the person's their way of approach in terms of writing, it will be wonderful. So now with this note, I'll start the introduction. So what is AI? So integration of AI. Integration of AI is evident in scholarly writing. Let's see that. What is that? Artificial intelligence continues to reshape the landscape of scholarly writing, serving as a versatile tool for content generation, research assistant, and language refinement in academic work. Okay, and this document, the AI generated document examines AI's pivotal role. So we can see the AI's role there, and emphasizing its capacity to augment human capabilities rather than replace human intellect. Okay, so it will not it will not reflect the intellectual capacity of the human, but it will exhibit the AI's capacity, and hereby fostering a collaborate approach essential for literature research scholars, not only literature but also language and other academic domain as well, and highly relevant to the global academic landscape. AI supports the ongoing digital transformation in research, with over 30% of researchers, you just believe it or not, 30% of researchers reporting generative AI use by 2023, according to the Nature survey. So Nature is a reputed publisher, and according to their survey, it is reflected there. A trend that has only accelerated. For scholarly navigating vast literature, AI streamlines workflows while demanding ethical vigilance to maintain integrity. Here we can see this section ahead, detailed opportunities. Here in this presentation we can see the detailed opportunities, pitfalls, comparison, and practical strategies tailored for responsible integration in scholarly pursuit. Let's see that one by one. Okay, so here you can see 30% of users are using AI, 30% of researchers are using AI, and 60% AI tools integration growth. So it reflects the integration growth, and 50 million, just 50 billion global populations are using AI for research, investment. 50%, sorry, 50 million, sorry, 50 million money has been invested for global AI research investment. So it may be increased in upcoming years. Okay, so here AI integration workflow. So how AI integration workflow will happen? Let's see that here. AI integration workflow in contemporary academia. AI emerges as a transformative ally for literature research scholars, not only literature, as I said earlier, all the domains. Okay, enabling efficient handling of volumes, data on complex analysis that once consumed excessive manual effort. Tools like Google Gemini, ChatGPT exemplify this shift by streamlining idea generation, literature reviews, and data synthesis, which collectively boost productivity across the research lifecycle. This augmentation proves invaluable for non-native English speakers. As I said earlier, we are all non-native English speakers, and it will be very helpful to them. And interdisciplinary teams, enhancing clarity and global accessibility in scholarly outputs. Yet, as adoption surges, evidenced by rising integration in over 30% of research workflows, scholars must balance.
Sir, we lost your voice.
Writing evolves synergistically with technologically advances while upholding rigorous standards. So that should be maintained. Okay? So when you are integrating AI, so these things you have to keep in your mind. And opportunities overview. Let's see what are the opportunities we will have. So AI presents a wealth of opportunities in scholarly writing, significantly enhance efficiency, depth of analysis, and stylistic polish of research scholars worldwide. These benefits span automated drafting to advanced synthesis, empowering academics to tackle ambitious projects with greater speed and precision. By integrating AI thoughtfully, scholars can overcome traditional barriers like time constraints and language hurdles, fostering innovation in global research ecosystems. The seventh opportunities explored below highlight specific mechanisms from rapid summarization to hypothesis generation, demonstrating AI's role in accelerating the path from ideation to publication. This collaborative paradigm not only boosts productivity but also enhances or enriches the quality and impact of academic discourse. So this can be visible in all the areas. So we can expect in fast dissemination, increased efficiency, enhanced accuracy, greater accessibility, and interdisciplinary collaborations. So this can be very easily evident in all the areas. Next, writing assistants. So many of them are using AI as a writing assistants. How it is used? AI-powered writing assistants revolutionize scholarly drafting. So because most of the scholars are depending on AI for writing and drafting their articles, providing uh, accurate grammar, syntax, style correction, which are crucial for non-native speakers aiming for publication in high-impact journals. So most of the non-native English speaking scholars are using this, and tools such as Grammarly and Paperpal scrutinize manuscripts for clarity, conciseness, and adherence to academic conventions like APA formatting. So this is referencing formatting also happening with the help of AI assistants. APA formatting, transforming the prose into compelling narratives for literature. For scholars, this means refining dense theoretical discussion into accessible arguments that resonate with the diverse readerships, while plagiarism checks safeguard originality against vast databases. So this is within quotation. And beyond surface level edits, AI suggests consistency and argumentative enhancements and stimulating peer review to strengthen logical flows. This real-time support reduces revisions cycles, allowing researchers to allocate more energy to substantiate innovations rather than mechanical refinements, ultimately elevating manuscripts at acceptance rates. It is two-way. There is a possibility and there is no possibility. So many of the journals, many of the research, academic journals and research journals, they have some strict policy and they have different policies as well for using AI in research articles. Let's see that. I'll explain it later. So here, next. So here you can see, customization, critical evaluation, staying updated, and regular practice, grammar and style, unique style integration, collaboration. So these things are possible with the help of writing, using AI as an assistant. Next, drafting support. So how it is useful for drafting, drafting an article. Let's see that. So when the research scholars is using the AI for uh, drafting support via AI, speed up the creation of initial manuscripts, particularly for literature review. So most of the research scholars are using AI for literature review section, methodology sections, where synthesizing consistently sources is paramount. Platforms like Jenny AI. So maybe you can keep a note of it. Uh, Jenny AI generate structure outlines and full paragraphs from user forms and uploaded references, incorporating tentative citations to maintain traceability. Okay, so this is possible, and research scholars benefits from this by prototyping comprehensive reviews in hours, iterating on multiple versions to refine hypotheses and gaps identified in the literature. Okay, and this process mirrors human ideation but at accelerated speeds, enabling exploration of nuanced angles without the fatigue of blank page syndrome. Okay, and further, scholars produce first drafts that serve as a strong foundation for deeper human elaboration, slashing preparation time up to 40% in empirical studies. So this is how it is working. So the workflow in drafting a research article with the help of AI is more beneficial to the research scholars. And here, editing enhancement. So how AI is useful for editing enhancement. So you can see the list of AI tools. You can take a screenshot of it. Paperball, Genie AI, Elicit, ResearchBall, Quillbot, Grammarly, Think AI, Pro Writing AI, Research Rabbit. So these tools are useful to enhance your editing, your research article. Editing enhancement through AI ensures manuscripts achieve professional polish with tools like, you can see the tools there, and Quillbot. I'm just telling the example as a Quillbot as example, expelling in paraphrasing, redundancy, elimination and coherence, optimization tailored to academic rigor. For research scholars, this involves detecting subtle inconsistencies in argumentation or citation styles across lengthy documents, preserving authorial voices while enhancing readability for international audiences. In literature-focused work, AIs simulate critical feedback by flagging unsubstantiated claims or overly complex sentences, prompting refinements that align with journal expectation. So based on the journal's expectations also, we can edit it with the help of AI. Advanced analytics even quantify improvements in reading scores, providing empirical justifications for changes. This meticulous layer not only minimizes rejection risk, the journal's rejection risk, but also amplifies the persuasive power of scholarly contribution to the editors and reviewers with some pitfalls. Pitfalls also there. I'll explain the pitfalls later. Okay. And here, the first I'm explaining the opportunities, then you will know the seriousness of the pitfalls as well. I'm giving you the two ways, then you can come to know how you have to handle the AI with a complete clarity. Okay. Next one is literature review automation. So what is literature review automation? Many of the tools are there. Many of the AI tools are there, and they are using with the help of those tools, we can draft the literature review in an excellent way. Literature review automation empowers scholars to process millions of papers efficiently. So you can get papers and you can synthesize it very easily. With Elicit, there is an AI tool, Elicit, and Site AI, SCIT, Site AI, Site.ai, extracting key findings, themes, contradictions into structured tables for rapid synthesis. This capability accelerates comprehensive reviews by identifying patterns across 200 million plus documents, uncovering hidden gaps that inform novel research questions. Okay. And for literature, for scholars, AI is semantic research, semantic, no, especially for the literature scholars, AI semantic research transcends keyword limitations, integrating multilingual sources to broaden global perspective and reduce language barriers. So this is useful for the literature and language students and linguistic students as well. And outputs include evidence-based summaries with confidence scores, enabling prioritized deep dives into high relevance papers. Okay, and this transforms exhaustive manual screening into targeted in-situ process, saving up to 60% of review time while enhancing methodological transparency. So literature, in terms of literature review, it gives a vast opportunity to the scholars, because it will be more difficult to synthesize 50 or 100 papers. But if you are using the research article, it will be very easy to the scholars to synthesize the information. And for example, if you want to focus only on the methodological perspective, you can compress that particular area from the research article. And if you want to extract the key findings of the particular articles, you can extract it very easily. And methodology design, for example, frameworks. So let's see that what are the methodology design we have. The first one is methodology design. What is methodology design? Let me explain it. Methodology design leverages AI to propose rigorous frameworks drawn from literature, optimizing experimental parameters, statistical approaches for its accuracy, and tools like Irish AI. You can note down it here. Irish AI, IRIS.ai, cluster methodologies, thematically recommending adoptions suited to qualitative and or quantitative literature queries. Scholars gain visual workflows that clarify procedure for ethics boards and reviewers, while AI flags potential biases in design choices. This support ensures alignment between methods and theoretical underpinnings, bolstering empirical validity in interdisciplinary context. By streamlining protocol development, AI elevates the overall credibility of scholarly inputs, So this is the what the overall requirement for methodological design. So this is completely possible with the help of AI. Now let's see the first one. What is it? Article structuring. That is framework suggestions. Okay, article structuring. How it will be useful. Article structuring. 1 minute. Sorry. Okay. So this is how it is useful for the framework. Then visual creation. How it is useful for visual creation? Visual creation with AI generates diagrams. So you can get the diagrams, pictures, citation networks, infographics, and that distills complex literature relationship for these papers, for these publications, posters, theses. Okay, so you can get a complete visual presentation of everything. And Research Rabbit excels here, producing interactive maps of paper connections, how the publications are connected, and co-authors were connected, co-authorships, timelines, thematic evolutions that reveal research trajectories at a glance. So it can be very easily visible with the help of pictures. And literature scholars use these to illustrate knowledge gaps. So how the knowledge gaps are filled here, and synthesis process, how it can be synthesized, and enhancing reader comprehension and engagement, how it can be very easily interactive to the readers, with the help of AI writing to the readers. Okay, customizable visuals integrate seamlessly into documents, supporting arguments with empirical artistry. This capability not only communicates insights powerfully, not only communicates insight powerfully, but also facilitates collaborations across global teams. So these are all possible with the methodological designs are possible with the help of AI. Now, article structuring, how it is useful for article structuring. Let's see that here. There is a format called IMRAD. This IMRAD format can be easily drafted with the help of AI. Article structuring via imposes coherent architecture on content, analyzing successful publication to craft balanced IMRAD. This is called introduction, methodology, results and analysis, and results and discussion. Okay, introduction, methodology, results and discussion sections optimized for specific journals. So almost 90% of the journals are expecting IMRAD format, and this includes forecasting reviewer critiques and suggesting expansions for underdeveloped discussions common in research articles. And scholars appreciate how AI ensures comprehensive coverage from robust introductions to nuanced conclusions. While maintaining a logical progression, interactive restructuring defines flow-based flow based on feedback simulation, producing submission-ready articles. This opportunity minimizes structural rejections, allowing focus on intellectual depth. So the scholars, the journals are expecting for certain structures, and these structures can be ensured with the help of the AI tools. So you can customize according to the journal's need as well. Okay. So here now we have completed the opportunity. What are the opportunities we have right now with the help of AI? Now we are entering the pitfalls because AI is having the positive and negative. AI is doing a lot of positive things to the society, as well as there are negative things. Maybe you heard a lot of news in foreign countries. One student committed suicide with the help, by getting idea from the AI. He lost his hope of living and he committed suicide based on the AI suggestions. So there are pitfalls as well. Let's see the pitfalls. And there are some positives side as well, because recently I read on news. It explains the researcher has identified the cancer curing or cancer tumor spreading level with the help of AI. The ideas. Now let's see the pitfalls of AIs, the negative things of AI. There are pitfalls There are many pitfalls here. I listed there in the circle. You can identify. You can see that. Now we'll see one by one. So here, the first one, hallucination. So here, you can see some common things: ethical concerns, unclear goal, high computational cost, algorithm hallucination, staleness, restrictiveness, interpretability, token constraints, memory and state, data quality and availability, privacy and compliance. So these are the common things. Now let's see one by one. The first one is, no, let me explain in detail for the pitfalls. Despite its advantages, there are many advantages, as I said. AI introduces pitfalls that threaten scholarly integrity. This is the first thing. It threatens scholarly integrity, quality, and equity, particularly in research, where nuances and originality reside supreme. Reign supreme. These challenges arise from AI's inherent limitation, including data biases and data biases and processes, which can undermine academic trust if unchecked. Okay, if unchecked, this is very important. And for global scholars, issues like hallucinations and plagiarism detection simply amplify risk in high stakes publishing. Recognizing these 7 pitfalls, the following pitfalls, equip researchers to mitigate harms through verification and ethical practices. Navigating them ensures AI serves as an enhancer rather than determinant to rigorous scholarship. Sorry. So here, let's see one by one. The first one is hallucinations. What is hallucinations here? So hallucination AI manifests as a fabricated facts, citations, interpretations that appear authoritative, severely compromising synthesis and empirical claims. But it is not actually there. It is as a fabricated facts. Okay. Are you in the scientific world? There is a term called ghost references, which will be created by AI. It will be very crazy. There will be no researchers, no article, no journal in this name, but it will fabricate everything. Okay, and tools may confidently accept non-existential studies. So as I said earlier, the study is not at all there, but it will be exhibit in a confident way. Existent studies with error rates reaching 30% in summaries, propagating inaccuracies across dependent research. Scholars must verify every detail manually. So when you are using AI for giving its own references, then it will give ghost references, and it will be big problem to the researchers. So scholars must verify every detail manually as superficial possibility decisive. Even experts are facing this issue, and outdated training cutoffs, omitting recent advancements critical to timely reviews. Over reliance on such outputs fosters superficial analysis, lacking human insights, demanding prompt engineering skills as a new scholarly competency. Okay, so there are big problems as well in terms of hallucination. The next one is bias amplification. What is bias amplification? Bias. Let's see that bias amplification occurs when AI trained on skewed databases perpetuates prejudices that skew literature interpretation, particularly marginalizing global south or minority voices. So this will explain by its own. Okay, and in humanities scholarship, this distorts thematic analysis, favoring dominant narrative and narrowing discourse diversity. So this is also possible. And the block box nature obscure bias origin, complicating corrections and eroding outcome reliability. So this will totally damage the work. And scholars encounter amplified inequities as AI and represents non-English sources despite translation promises. Cross-validations with primary diverse materials is essential to counteract these systemic flaws. Okay, so these are all possible for bias amplification. Next is over reliance. So most of the, as I said earlier, most of the researchers, students are relying on the AI. This will also create a big problem to the researchers. Let's see here, over reliance erodes critical thinking as scholars accept generic AI outputs without interrogation. So without questioning whether checking or without checking its reliability accuracy, they are accepting is ailing unoriginal methodologies. Okay, this is very big problem. Unoriginal methodologies and stifled creativity. This diminishes unique insights vital for literature contribution, fostering dependency that atrophies independent analysis skills in collaborative settings. It blurs accountability, complicating authorship attribution, long-term risk. It risks homogenizing academic voices as prompt the dependent generation prioritize and give importance to the speed over depth. It will not give accuracy, but it gives random access, random speed over without analyzing the depth of the studies. Okay. Next one is plagiarism risk. This is very common problem or most crucial problem in the academic and research world. So plagiarism risk. Plagiarism risk search with AI reproducing training data verbatim, evading detectors, yet originality standards, yet floating originality standards. Turnitin noted AI flag rising from 11% in 2023. So you just keep in mind, it was 11% in 2023, but now 2026 it increased to 73%. So see the drastic change in the AI flags in terms of AI generative writing. Okay, and undisclosed use violates journals policies. So each journal is having different policies, but most of the journals are allowing AI for language policing, but some of the journals are not allowing AI in any aspect. Okay, invading retraction. So if the article is published, then it will be retracted. That is a big problem to the researchers. And reputational harm. So it will harm the reputation of the particular researchers or the professors as well. Okay, over reliance stifles personal voice, producing derivative work. Evolving AI sophistication challenges deduction, underscoring the need for extensive rewriting and transparency. And next one is lack of lack of nuances, such as accessibility. Here, lack of nuances breaks AI in capturing subtle theoretical debates, delivering oversimplified summaries, outfit for humanities literature, where context regains, and superficial outputs misinterpreted depth, flattering rich discourses into platitudes. This hampers advanced synthesis requiring human intervention to restore sophistication. Okay, so accessibility barriers are there for the users as well, because some of the AI tools need uh, you know some authentication as well. And here, data privacy. Next, sorry. Yes, I'm seeing, yeah, nuances, accessibility. I forgot to see this slide. Sorry. Yes. Data privacy. So here, data privacy vulnerability expose unpublished drafts to breaches when uploaded to cloud tools. For example, if you upload the unpublished tools, for example, many of the scholars are uploading their unpublished article in ChatGPT and ask them to restructure it. Then what will happen? It will be stored in their cloud tools of the particular AI. And recently, many of the people are using AI for getting the Ghibli images. So you upload your pictures in the ChatGPT and you are asked for the Ghibli images. So what will happen? Knowingly or unknowingly, you are uploading your personal pictures to the AI, and they will have the pictures of you and your family members in their databases. It is obviously a serious privacy concern. Okay, so that must be taken care by the researchers and the common man as well. Risking IP theft. So if the IP theft, then confidentiality is competitive fields, and ambiguous ownerships of AI-generated content invites legal disputes over authorship rights. So if the unpublished article is uploaded in the document, then you are using it because it is a language model, right? So that particular algorithm will detect, will give the input from the previously unpublished article, and you are publishing, and again, what will happen? The original author will claim the authorship, or there will be a lot of disputes as well. And institutional policies demand local alternatives to safeguard sensitive data. So this is also very much needed. So institutional policies should be maintained, but it is very much lack. And next one is accessibility. So what are the accessibility issues we have? So here, accessibility barriers persist as a premium. AI features exclude under-resourced scholars, widening global divide despite free tiers limitations in depth. These inequities, access to efficiency, gains, marginalization, emerging voices from low-income institutions. So there is a lot of problem for accessibility because we cannot expect all the institutions are giving accessibility, because most of the institutions are not having accessibility of AI. And sometimes another one pitfall also there. We cannot depend AI in all the time, because when you are writing something and Grammarly will suggest you to revise from active to passive, and maybe you did it in passive voice, and they will ask you to change to active voice. But as a human, we know we need to only in passive voice, but it will suggest you to rewrite it to active voice. So these are all common pitfalls and there in the AI usage. And accessibility, it's quite common because we cannot afford the money. Most of the researchers are using a trial version, free version, and open software for using these things. But when you are using the open software, then obviously there is a high possibility of stealing your record, your data, your manuscript, and everything. So getting subscribed to one, getting premium one, getting paid is highly difficult to the Indian researchers or Indian users. Okay. Next one is opportunities and pitfalls. Let's compare. The year-wise comparison. You can see comparison. When we compare, here you can see that in 2023, over 30% of researchers adopt AI. 2024, AI tools streamline research processes. 2025, ethical guidelines begin to emerge. 2026, AI integration reshapes scholarly writing. So now we are in a different part. And balancing AI opportunities against pitfalls reveal nuanced landscapes. Efficiency boosters like automated drafting clash with hallucination demanding verification, while tools like Elicit for literature review expand breadth but risk biases without oversight. Editing aids enhance style universally, yet over-reliance threatens originality more than visual creators do. Integrated platforms mitigate risks better than slow AI generators, netting positives. For vigilant scholars, digital scholars, global adoption states underscores this, with ethical users reporting higher productivity sans integrity lapses. Task-specific selection tips can scale favorably. Okay, so here let's see the speed. The speed of its generation aspects. In terms of speed, 40 to 80% reduction in drafting reviews. So this is opportunity. So we cannot spend more days. For example, if you are taking 50 articles for reading, it will take nearly probably you will take 10 days or 15 days to complete all the articles. But if you upload and if you are getting using it for the literature review, then it will take fraction of, it will take not less than 5 minutes. Sorry, not more than 5 minutes. Okay, and but the problem is verification adds 20 to 30% of your time. So you have to recheck whether it is correct, whether it is correctly write the literature review or not, and this will also create a big problem. Verification will consume a lot of time. But you may argue that, okay, I'll verify and continue, but there is an integrity issue is also be there. And hybrid human litigation, hybrid human AI cycles. So which means that, the human interference is also needed here. And depth. In terms of depth of the work, advanced synthesis from 200 million plus papers can be accessed by AI. It will take a databases from different sources, more than 200 million databases. It can access the 200 plus million databases very easily. And this depth it can go, but superficial nuances lacking of outputs also be there. Okay, so it can create from not only from the databases, not only from the original databases, but also from the blogs and social medias. So it will take from everywhere. Then there is a possibility of false information as well. And manual critic layers is very much important in this case. So all the researchers should check again. Checking is a crucial part, whether it is authentic or not. And integrity, as I said earlier, integrity is a big problem to the researchers in terms of use of AI. Plagiarism check and plagiarism checks aid originality. So it will create a big problem. As editor, I'm receiving a lot of article with red flag, and obviously from the editor's desk itself, it will be rejected. It will not go for the review, because if the AI disclosure is not mentioned in the journal, and if the researcher is not looking at the journal's policy for AI use and using AI with high percentage, then it will be automatically rejected. And in my, as an editor, my advice is don't use AI for writing a such article, because the editorial initial screening will review the article, get the report from the plagiarism detection software such as Turnitin and iThetiCate, and based on its percentage, it will be rejected from the desk itself. And unclosed use risk retraction. So even if the article is published with AI and there is a possibility of retraction, which means the paper will be retracted at any time. And 70% of retraction rise, 73% of retraction rise is there because retractions are there because of the AI with inappropriate disclosure of AI usage. And mandatory disclosures is very important. The author must disclose whether if the authors use the AI in their manuscript. And equity. In terms of equity, global language barriers reduced. It is quite common, as I said earlier, the students are using AI, but the thing is, the students and researchers should learn from these tools. Simply using without knowing anything will not help you. So you must know how AI is working, how AI is writing very beautiful language. So this must be learned by the researchers, and they have to learn from it, and they have to use it from their self. This will help the researchers, but premium access excludes many. But this language correctness, language appropriateness, language polishing is mostly available in premium access, which means subscriptions are needed. If you don't have the if you don't have the subscription, then you cannot use the these access. They give the very basic level of access to the users, those who do not pay the money to access it. And open source AI tools are alternative, but it has a risk as well. As I said earlier, there's a possibility of stealing your information. So here we'll see ethical use. So what are the ethical concerns we can see? So here you can see the content here. Transparency of use, human oversight is mandatory. avoid plagiarism and over dependence, ethical data handling. AI is not a co-author. So many of them are thinking AI is a co-author. There is an article I have seen recently in elsewhere. The first author is a man, and second author is ChatGPT. This was crazy. So you don't consider AI as one of the co-author, and follow journal and institutional policies and act accordingly. As I said earlier, you just go to the journal's policy and you prepare your manuscript with the help of AI. And here, let's see that what are the ethical, consideration. Warnings urge fulfill disclosures of AI. So as I said earlier, you have to disclose the AI, use in methodologies, acknowledgements, per journal mandates. So based on the journal's requirements, you have to mention it to avoid ethical data breaches, avoid claiming AI outputs as sole authorship. Human accountability remains paramount with verification countering accuracy issues and biases. Follow its policies, guidelines, and institutional policies as well, prioritizing prompt engineering training. Treat AI as an assistant, not creator. So this was a code I mentioned in the first slide itself. Not a creator. To preserve scholarly voice amid rising ethical imperative like those in do, those explained by different researchers. Then tips. So what are tips you may have? Sorry. What are the tips you may have? What are the takeaways you can have? The scholars should 1 minute. Okay, sorry. Can I see my screen? Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yes, sorry. Yes, the scholar should initiate drafting with the AI ideation via research gap, purposefully of for gaps. So you have to identify the gaps, then automate reviews with elicit. So scholars should initiate drafting with AI ideation with its gaps, then automate reviews with elicit. Elicit is a tool, okay, AI tool, structuring via Genie AI templates. This is one of the tip, and edit iteratively with Quillbot for tone. So for the language tone, the scholarly tone, and visualize networks with research rabbit. So I'm giving you the tips for each area. Visualize networks with research rabbit and verify all citations manually. So this is very important. Don't 1 minute. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Sorry, sir, your voice is not audible.
I think Sar is on call, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So Quillbot is for tone and visualize network. You can use Research Rapid and verify all citations manually. So don't use any tools for AI for reference generation, but you can use AI for reference structure. For example, if you want to change from APA to MLA, MLA to IEEE, and MLA to Harvard, this you can do with tools. With this we can do this. You can do with the AI tools, but you don't give the opportunity to the AI to create its own references, because there is a high possibility of creating ghost references. As I said earlier, there is no study in that name, there is no authors, there is no journals, then it will create a random study, random reference, and will give citation as well. So verify all the citations and references manually and disclose transparently, seek peers for nuances, and cap AI, excuse me, okay, cap AI at a 20% workflow. So don't use AI for your complete research article. So keep it for 20%. So this is very important. So keep just 20% for your workflow. And what is my suggestion is use it only for your idea generation. So this is what I suggest to my scholars: use only for idea generation. Don't just copy and paste. Okay, emphasizing human oversight, the best practices. These yield ethical, high impact articles, accelerating from idea to application responsibly. So don't use AI for complete writing, but use AI for idea generation, and restrict it with 20%. Then it will be useful. Then uh, future outlooks. What are the future outlooks we can have? So here, excuse me.
I request the participants please mute your audio except our resource person. Dr. Hari, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry. Okay. So here, future outlook. So what are the things are there? The collaboration between humans and AI is set to revolutioning academic writing. This is called education 5.0. So which means the collaboration between education, the AI and the human, both will be interactive, and this will be the future possibility. And continuous learning and responsible AI use will shape innovative practices. So the human must be trained uh, based on their requirement, and they must be clever over AI to handle it efficiently. Okay, and ensuring ethical standards. So you have to maintain the ethical standards as well. As I said earlier, many journals do not allow AI for writing, and or uphold while enhancing creativity and insights in scholarly research. So we must be very much active in terms of using the AI tools. The last one is conclusion. Let's see the concluding part. What you have to keep in your mind. 1 minute.
Sir, again, your audio is muted, sir. Hari, sir. Dr. Hari. Hello? Venkat, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So the last
Okay,
part
Hari,
is
sir.
conclusion. The last part is conclusion. Here, AI transforms scholarly writing into synergetic human-machine endeavor, amplifying efficiency and analysis for literature research scholars while demanding vigilant navigation of pitfalls. So you must be very careful. What are the pitfalls are there? We explain a lot of pitfalls here, and don't think only about the opportunities, because most of them are thinking only about the opportunities we have right now. Also think about the pitfalls the researchers are facing. So be vigilant in terms of pitfalls. And responsible integration. Use AI with responsibly via disclosure. So how we can act responsibly. The first one is disclosure. Use it very disclose it how you are using AI, and verify it whether it is authentic or not. And skill building. Use your skill to use AI, and upholds integrity amid global adoption surges. The future envision adaptive academia harnessing AI's potential without compromising quality, fostering continuous learning for enduring impact. So these things you have to keep in your mind when you are preparing research article, academic writing, or whatever it is. Okay. So here I I complete with the closing note. Let machines handle the routine, so humans can do the remarkable. ethical AI plus human insights, scholarship redefined. So this is the motto for every researchers should keep in their mind to use it efficiently. And thank you. And if you have anything to ask, you can ask me any questions, because the questions will make you the things very clear. So if you have any questions or clarifications, you can ask.
Sir, good evening, sir. I'm
Yes, sir.
Rajendra from Hyderabad.
Yes.
Sir, how can we identify whether a piece of writing, whether it is a research article or a thesis, whether it has been written using AI or is it AI generated? What are the tools we can use to identify that?
The you can get the report from Turnitin, sir. Turnitin, there is a possibility for getting AI generative report as well. So if you have the access in your institution, you can get the report and you can very easily identify whether it is a AI writing written or document or not. That is the
Are there
only
any free softwares? I mean,
perfect
I think
possibility. Because
Turnitin is
as a human, we cannot identify the paper's content, but if you get the report from Turnitin software, then it will be more authentic.
Sir,
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 I would like to add a point, sir.
Yes.
If really we have complete idea about the particular topic and complete awareness, every nook and corner about that particular thing, then only we have to rely on it, sir. Otherwise, we cannot get the proper information, sir. And even the people who do not know about it, and simply they can rely on it. So to avoid those things,
actually, where the problem comes, they just copy and paste in the manuscript. There the problem rise. So
yes,
we
sir.
have the idea, we have the clear picture of everything, we have the clear methodological framework. Then we can write by ourselves. Then what is happening with our idea? They are giving the prompt in the AI generated tools, and they copy and paste. Then that will be AI generated writing. So that must be avoided.
Even it can manipulate in many ways, sir. If really we have complete thorough idea about it, then only we can identify whatever the mistakes actually that is provided. Okay, though, I mean, in normal kind of situations, you can depend on it. It's no issues. But
yes,
if you want to do some kind of research, okay, you
yes,
must have thorough idea.
Yes, exactly.
Then only you can to polish, okay, to make it some kind of refinement. You can depend upon AI. Otherwise, okay, completely giving prompts and preparing some kind of research paper, that is absolutely that is nonsense.
Exactly. One of my colleagues, he recently said he asked his student to write a letter in school, in elementary school, higher secondary school, I think. And the student wrote the letter in an excellent way. Then the teacher, that higher secondary school teacher, asked the student to write the school name, school name in English. He did a lot of mistakes in higher secondary itself, the spelling mistakes. So differs.
Recently, even in the special English class, sir, we have encountered this problem. Actually, John Milton's On His Blindness, that is a poem. But one of our students actually has given a wrong prompt, that John Donne on his blindness. It has shown the same way, and it has started analyzing it.
Yes, this is called ghost referencing.
Yes, sir.
Ghost referencing.
So if we really have thorough idea about it, then we can identify the problems and we can deploy it. Its assistance and all.
Yes, correct. Any more questions? Any more clarifications?
What about plagiarism?
Yes, sir. Can you please repeat your question?
Sir, plagiarism can be checked, sir. Plagiarism, if really, sir.
See, actually, sir, when you are using the research article with the help of AI, then it will be easily identified from the journal side, because we think that AI cannot be identified. I humanize the content and it will not be detected. So what is happening, most of the researchers are thinking, if we humanize the content, then it will not be detected in AI. No, it is not like that. So Turnitin is having the advanced Turnitin versions are having the clear possibility for identifying the AI writing. Then it will be detected and it will be flagged, and your article will be rejected in the initial stage itself. So don't use AI for research paper writing. Don't copy and paste.
I request
Sir, when you
everybody,
use
please open your video.
Good evening, sir
Yes,
and
sir.
madam. May I?
Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
I am Mr. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Am I audible,
Yes,
sir?
sir. Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell
Actually,
me.
yeah, wonderful session, sir. Thank you so much for the session. And as we are discussing this AI and its implementation in day-to-day conversation, so even I use AI tools a lot, sir, in my annual day celebrations, and for everything I am trying to use AI. So what it has made me to realize is, whatever the prompt we give, it generates and gives me back, but it is my duty to check whether it is accurately
Fine.
going or not, whether it is
Yes.
any correction is needed or any improvisation is needed. That is my part. So it is
Very well,
reducing
sir.
my work of typing and writing or typing. It is reducing my burden, like my kinesthetic work is reduced, by my intellectual work should be in connection to this. So
That
this
is
is what I
perfect, sir.
have
Actually,
learned.
that is exactly correct, sir. What you are telling is exactly correct. We have to verify it. For example, when you are asking to write a letter to your headmistress, just I'm telling the example, headmistress, then instead of respected ma'am, it may give respected sir or madam. we are very clear, right? This is sir or ma'am.
Yeah,
So
yes, sir.
cross verifying the
If we give
so
headmistress, it will.
cross-verifying the content is very much welcoming one, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Actually,
actually, that respected sir and madam is not required, but many of them, they followed it. The sir and
yeah,
madam itself showing that reverence.
yes, true.
But still, the people, they write respected, and even the higher authority also is expecting that respected before sir or madam.
So, like comes to very popular, it will be accepted, madam. So this is my observation. So there are many things that people are using now, even though they are contextually not suitable.
Yes, sir.
Sir, if we use AI, what is about the what is relate about the original? There may be mix. Then
Sorry, sir, I
how we
cannot get
come to
you.
know what is
Sorry, sir, I cannot get your question clearly.
Sir, I will answer that question. So, sir, actually, for your question, my answer is here. For example, if you want to write an essay, you ask children to write an essay and ask the AI tool to improvise it. That's all. For grammar checking, like anything, it will improve and it will give very qualitative products, sir, output. So I have tried this too. I asked my children if, even though they don't know subject verb agreement here and there, so it could verify and give the best product. So this is what my observation.
Fine. Correct, sir.
Sir, I request
good evening,
everybody,
sir.
please turn on your screens. I mean, your faces. I would like to take a photograph, and I would like to send it for media. Yeah, please, please turn on your faces, all of you. Satya sir, Raghu sir, Venkat's time, Hari sir, Subramanyeshwari madam, everybody, please take 1 minute time, and
Can you see?
then we can move to the concluding session.
Madam,
Geeta Shri Mukherjee ma'am.
my camera is visible, ma'am. Can you see
Yeah,
me?
yeah. Raghu sir's face is not appeared. Yeah. Jangam Satya, it is appeared. Please, Raghu sir, and Hari sir, Geeta Shri ma'am.
Swarna
Mike, can you
madam,
start
make
the
it in a full screen.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to. Yeah. Yes. Geeta Shri ma'am. Yes.
Actually, my camera is on. I don't know whether you can see me or not.
Your face is not visible, sir.
My camera is on.
PowerPoint needs to be closed, sir.
Oh my God.
You are still with share screen option. Stop sharing and then you can be on
Okay.
video.
Now it is visible, sir.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
You can switch off that PPT, sir. Hari, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm trying.
Hi, Rajeshwari ma'am. Yeah. Just I'm collecting the photographs. Hi, ma'am. Dr. Sri Lakshmi ma'am. Hi,
Dr. Hari, sir.
Venugopal sir. Yeah. Venkat Murli sir.
Good evening, Ramesh Gegdamalji.
Yeah. Thank you so much, all of you, for this. Okay, now we'll move to the final concluding session. Dr. Temujian.
Yes, madam.
Yeah, please give your concluding remarks.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am, for giving this opportunity. As we conclude this wonderful session by Dr. Hari on the topic, the power of AI in scholarly writing, opportunities and pitfalls. Yeah, sir has actually mentioned this powerful reminder in the beginning that AI will not replace you, but a person using AI will. Okay, so that's properly, actually, exactly apt for this session. And we have explored, sir has explored how AI seamlessly integrates into the entire research life cycle, from accelerating research reviews with tools like Elicit, Cite.ai, to streamlining drafting with Jenny.ai, refining clarity through Quillbot and Grammarly, and structuring robust IMR AD frameworks. And Sir has given also statistical data about with 30% of researchers already leveraging AI tools and integration projected to grow by 60% alongside $50 million in global investments. All these technologies are enhancing efficiency, creativity, and dissemination, empowering scholars to produce more precise, accessible, and impactful work while preserving the irreplaceable spark of human intellect and critical insight. So, as we close, the path forward lies in deliberate, iterative practices, leveraging Perplexity for ideation, Elicit for automated reviews, Jenny for drafting, Quillbot for polishing. All these are, yes, they are always there, while always verifying every output to uphold the highest standards of quality and originality. By embracing AI as an intelligent assistant under human stewardship, we stand poised to reshape scholarly writing for greater innovation, inclusivity, and impact. Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful engagement today. And I request all the participants to carry this empowered yet principled approach into our research journey side. Thank you all. Over to Swarna.
Thank you, Temujian.
Temuji, sir.
Thank you
Swarna madam.
so much. Sir.
Swarna madam, please announce our next project.
Sir. Actually, we will go for that valedictory remarks, sir. And
okay.
before that, yes, sir. Before that, our respected principal sir, Dr. B.V. Tirupanyam sir, just now he has sent me a message and who have conveyed his message and extends his sincere apologies for not being able to join us directly due to prior commitments. On his behalf, I would like to share his brief message. He conveys his best wishes to the organizers and participants for the successful conduct of this international workshop. He appreciates the initiative taken by the Department of English in organizing such a relevant and timely academic program focusing on the integration of artificial intelligence in education. He also expresses his confidence that this workshop will greatly benefit all participants by enhancing their academic and research capabilities. Thank you, Tirupanyam sir. Now, I would like to give valedictory note. Good evening to one and all. As we come to the valedictory session of the two-day international intensive workshop on harmonizing human intelligence and AI tools, transforming classroom teaching, learning, and research writing in the 21st century. It is indeed a moment of reflection, gratitude, and fulfillment. Over the past 2 days, we have witnessed a rich confluence of ideas, insights, and innovations shared by our distinguished resource persons. We began with Dr. Srilakshmi Amanamanchi, whose sessions offered a practical and structured understanding of AI-powered tools in education. She demonstrated how AI can effectively support lesson planning, content creation, assessment, and differentiated learning, while also enhancing productivity and enabling educators to focus on meaningful engagement. This was followed by Dr. Elham Hussain, who provided a profound conceptual framework through his session on human AI symbiosis, a discursive mapping of the synergy of cyborg pedagogy and human cognition. His discourse encouraged us to rethink education through the lens of post-humanism, hybridity, and the evolving relationship between human cognition and artificial intelligence. Finally, we had Dr. A. Hariharasudan, who delivered a highly engaging and practical session on the power of AI in scholarly writing, opportunities and pitfalls. His session complemented by he offered not actually live demonstration, but he offered valuable guidance on leveraging AI tools responsibly for research writing, publication strategies, and academic excellence. Together, these sessions have provided us with a balanced perspective, blending theory, practice, and critical reflection on the role of AI in reshaping contemporary education. This workshop has not only enhanced our academic understanding, but has also inspired us to embrace innovation with responsibility, creativity, and ethical awareness. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all our esteemed resource persons for their invaluable contributions. I also express my sincere thanks to our respected chief patterns and co-patterns, Dr. B.V. Tirupanyam, principal, for their constant support and encouragement. My appreciation goes to our collaborators and our association with Venkatstein. And I thank all the organizers, coordinators, and technical team for their dedicated efforts and all the participants for your active and enthusiastic engagement. And with this, we conclude the workshop with a sense of accomplishment and renewed academic purpose. Thank you all. And before that, I would like to make an announcement, and which is about 3-day international virtual conference from 23rd to 25th April 2026 on gender, power, and the patriarchy, re-examining Shakespeare's women in the Me Too era. We invite scholars and participants to join this important academic dialogue. And further details regarding the conference will be communicated through the group. We request all the participants to complete the feedback form shared in the WhatsApp group. Thank you all for your valuable participation. Venkat sir, it is over to you now.
Thank you, madam, for the forthcoming collaboration with SKVT Government Degree College and PG Research Center, Kolanjappa, Tamil Nadu, on the given theme of Shakespeare, that is Me Too era in this. And I also thanks to all the resource persons and patrons, chief patrons, dignitaries, principals of both the colleges, convener, co-conveners, and other dignitaries who has graced this beautiful occasion and engaged in these 2 days of workshop. And nearly we have spent more than 8 to 9 hours by deliberating the informative and insightful sessions from our international renowned resource persons, Dr. Sri Amanamanchi, Dr. Aham Hussain, and Dr. Harihar Sudan sir. And many areas are explored which are not known by many of our friends regarding the AI tools, either in the classroom teaching or in the research areas. So I hope that these 3 sessions, which has extended more than 8 hours, may be useful to all the participants. And I hope that these AI tools will be incorporated and integrated in a day-to-day life, either in the research or classroom teaching. So with this, I would like to convey my heartfelt thanks to all the participants and the resource persons for their valuable time spending with our registered candidates in these 2 days international workshop. Hope that we will come across in the next conference also, which is planned in the month of April, data 23, 24, 25. This is 3 days international conference. Hope to see you all once again on this platform, and all the necessary information will be shared in the group regarding the conference. And at the end, I would like to say that shortly the feedback form will be shared. So I request all the participants to fill the feedback form, and within week, by the end of this week, you will receive your certificates either in this group or to the individual mail IDs. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, madam. Thank you, Swarna, madam.
Sir, I'll make a point.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
sincerely thank Dr. Raghu, Dr. C. Shanmugh Priya, Dr. K.S. Nazim, and Dr. Geeta Shri, Dr. Ramesh Gehmal, Dr. Temu, Dr. Harihara Sudan sir, Sri Lakshmi ma'am, and Hussain sir, even the organizers Lalita Ramya, Uma Subramanyeshwari, and J. Rambabu garu. We are all thankful to you so much. And without your cooperation, especially Venkat's time, Venkat sir, without your
Yes, ma'am.
cooperation, it is not possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
good
Thank
day,
you so much.
Swarna ma'am. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Varna ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, all of you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so
Swarna
much.
ma'am and Venkat sir.
Thank you so much, Swarna ma'am.
Yes.
Welcome, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
So,
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Swarna ma'am.
have a good day.
Thank
So
you all.
we can.
Thank you so much, Venkat sir.
Thank you so much.